Okay, so the central thesis of the book revolves around how the events in Shapiro's life, both personal and political, have influenced his approach to leadership and governance. He argues that our experiences shape our values, and those values guide our actions.
Right. And one of the most powerful examples he shares is his upbringing in a Jewish family, where community and social justice were always at the forefront. He mentions a quote from his grandmother, "You don't just inherit the world, you have to shape it."
That's a great quote. It really sets the tone for his entire perspective. It's like how we always talk about being active participants in our lives, rather than passive observers, right?
Exactly. And speaking of participation, Shapiro discusses his early career as a lawyer and how he learned to advocate for those who couldn't advocate for themselves. He shares a story about representing victims of domestic violence, which I found particularly moving.
Oh, totally. He describes a moment where he was in court, and the courage of his client was palpable. It made me think about how often we underestimate the power of our voices. Like, we all have a responsibility to speak up, right?
For sure. But here's where I might play devil's advocate. While Shapiro's experiences are inspiring, do you think they really translate to effective governance for everyone? I mean, can personal stories like his truly resonate with constituents who have vastly different experiences?
Interesting point. I get what you're saying. It's easy to romanticize personal narratives, but I think the beauty of his story is that it's relatable on some level. His struggles and triumphs remind us that leaders are human too.
Fair enough. But how about the stats he uses? He cites that nearly 1 in 5 women in Pennsylvania experience domestic violence. That's staggering. It's why he emphasizes the importance of policy that protects vulnerable populations.
Right? And it just brings everything full circle. His personal experiences shape his policy decisions, and those decisions can have real-world impacts. It's a cycle of influence.
And let's not forget the pop culture references he sprinkles throughout the book. He likens his journey to that of a superhero, which I thought was a fun analogy. It's like he's saying, I may not wear a cape, but I'm here to fight for justice.
Exactly. It's like he's channeling his inner Captain America. I can do this all day. But honestly, that's the kind of spirit we need in leadership. Someone who's ready to tackle tough issues head on.
And that brings us to the takeaway for our listeners. We all face challenges, but it's how we respond to them that defines us. Whether you're in a position of power or just trying to make a difference in your community, your experiences matter.
Yes, so folks, be inspired by Shapiro's journey. What challenges have shaped your values, and how can you take action in your own community?